It's so dark. It was amazing! Oh wait! There's more! It was awful! I'm back! CGI shit!
I rest my case.
It was fucking horrible!
Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another opening night, and it's a Patreon-sponsored episode this time around by Jared Osborne, who donated to our Patreon and requested us to review this particular film in a franchise that, long-term confession, I've never fully watched, I've never embraced, and I've never really gotten around to. And that, of course, being the movie. There's a recent animated movie on Netflix called Ultraman Rising. Yes, it's my first time with Ultraman. I am no longer an Ultraman virgin. I can happily say I finally watched my first Ultraman film, or I know it was a TV show, I know it was by Super Eye Productions, I know a lot of the old... I'll say this, okay, first and foremost, I know what Ultraman is. I know it's a tokusatsu, I know it stems back, I think back to like the 60s. Like, this actually predates like Super Sentai and Spectra, I think even, I don't know, Spectraman's older than Ultraman. The only ones I've watched of this type of genre is mostly Power Rangers / Super Sentai, namely Kyoto Sentai Zyuranger, although I watched a little bit of Gokaiger, which was pretty cool. But when it comes to Ultraman or any of those type of tokusatsus, like, I did watch a little bit of Zone Fighter just because of Godzilla, but outside of that, not much. But I do know with this being Super Eye Productions, I do know that the old show utilized old Godzilla suits and all that shit. It was sort of the predecessor of what we see with tokusatsu. It was one of the big ones. But the thing is with Ultraman, I never fully engaged in it. I never really kind of got into it. I thought it looked cool, but is it something I was gonna, like, put my time into? I don't know. But I finally sat down and watched this animated film that I guess people really like as an animated movie, and I guess I could go quickly over the plot. Basically, it's about this guy named Kenji. Why are Netflix characters always named Kenji? First Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous and now this. And he has been assigned to be Ultraman. He's sort of the next in line because his father was Ultraman. And it's a family passing up the torch, basically. And there it has to do with one of the kaijus that attacks. I think it's called like Gargantuodon or something, and a bunch of things happen with him and this creature, and then there comes in like a baby version of it, and he has to take care of it, and then also have these shady evil companies trying to kill both this kaiju and Ultraman for grievances that we will find in time. Now, it's a simple plot, it's pretty... I will say this, okay, so... this is why I kind of never got into Ultraman, is that it's kind of like the Doctor Who of tokusatsu. I'm glad it's there, I'm glad people like it. If it's your liking to it, you'll like it, but I tried. I will say this movie it's got some really great moments. I'm not taking away, I'm not saying this movie's bad. It's just, for me, because I'm very new to this series, it's hard to follow. So it is very much like Doctor Who for me, and there were a couple of times I did kind of zone out on this movie because I'm like, I should understand this, but half the time I'm like, I don't watch Ultraman. I don't get it. But I could follow it. It was pretty simple enough. It is a good movie for newcomers. I will say, like, there's some great action moments. The kaiju stuff is fantastic. I will say the storyline's a little bit generic. It is that there's a lot of, like, family dynamics that we see in all these movies, like the long-gone father or the dead parent, and the rookie guy, you know, trying to find his way in the world, and then he has to take care of a cute little baby thing. Like, we have seen, it's very cliche, this movie. It's very triphoric. It's very contrived. And we've seen this multiple times in other movies. Like, this is almost reminding me of, the wild robot that I saw. It's literally the same plot. And because of that, it's like I could kind of zone out and still figure out what was going on. And I was just kind of like, alright, this is okay. It's got, again, like the kaiju stuff's good. I love the Gargantuan. Again, I've already forgotten what the name of the creature is. I'm so sorry. But, it's a typical red dragon. It's Drago from Bakugan. Ironic, I know the actor who voices Drago. But, it's that. There's, like, the baby. It's very Godzilla, like Baby Godzilla, Godzilla Jr. It's got all those tropes. But, again, there are moments of greatness. I really dug the last fight at the end, where it had the father and son, and the two families against the bad guys. Like, that shit was really cool. But I will admit, again, it's a very cliche thing. It felt like it went from, like, Wild Robot to, like, Dragon Ball Z at the end. I'm like, okay, I'm down for this. I could tell that if you're an Ultraman fan, you'll probably like this, but because I'm a newcomer, it's a little bit like, alright, it's kind of a blur to me. I think I have to, if I get time, watch more of it. I don't know. I only really do Patreon requests for this kind of thing. And I don't know, like, I guess Ultraman is just something I've tried, people have told me over and over again to get into, and I've been trying, and I just can't. There's something about this that it's not my cup of tea. I actually have one other complaint about this movie, and it's something that I'm noticing with all animated movies. I'm already getting tired of the Into the Spider-Verse way of making animated movies. Every single movie now, every single animated movie has copy-paste the animation style and tone of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I like Spider-Verse, don't get me wrong. I've never seen the second one, I've only seen the first one. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was fantastic. But the fact now that every movie has copied this now in terms of its animation style, Puss in Boots, Bad Robot even or Wild Robot to some degree, and now Ultraman Rising. And I'm not gonna lie, this is starting to become a trend. This is starting to become cliche. This is starting to become a big cash grab, and I'm already tired of it. Like, they've already milked this idea completely dry. I think it does have a lot of great elements where you can take that style and do something with it, but they're just doing Spider-Verse over and over and over again. And, like, here's what's crazy. It's like the second time Ultraman has kind of copied something, hasn't it? This does Into the Spider-Verse, but doesn't, like, Shin Ultraman just do Shin Godzilla? Like, come up with something a little bit more creative. I've actually talked to people about this with franchises, is that they should do a retro movie. Now, I'm not talking about nostalgia. I'm not talking about bringing back characters for the modern day and making a legacy sequel where you kill them off and you neuter these characters. I'm just talking about make a film and a franchise in the style of how they did it back then. The same camera equipment, the same, like special effects. There's something to be desired there. I do like that the Godzilla shorts kind of implement that. And I've also been seeing, like, fan films do this. Like, I saw somebody just do a fan film, how you can make a Star Wars fan film with modern stuff on 8mm film, and it looks fantastic. Like, that's the kind of shit that I think that would be a good place to go with certain franchises like this, especially Ultraman. So, I know I'm sidetracking a bit, but again, I'm new to this. I've really tried to sit through this and focus on it. It is a little bit hard to follow. I mean, it's simple. It's Pacific Rim. If you've seen Godzilla, if you've seen any tokusatsu, if you've seen Pacific Rim, it goes a little Pacific Rim at the end, then you've seen Ultraman. And I guess if you're a fan, you will really like this. For me, this was entertaining, don't get me wrong. Very entertaining, very well acted. I will admit, it's too damn long. This did not need to be 2 hours. But, I would say overall, like, this is a very short Patreon review, but Ultraman Rising is, like, plain white bread. It's there, it's cool, it's got some good moments, but you can tell it's kind of ripping off other movies that have done this sort of animation style. It's got the typical family animated movie cliche, but it does make up for it for some really good action scenes. It actually kind of reminds me of when I saw TMNT 2007, the animated Ninja Turtles movie. Now, I missed out on the Ninja Turtles craze. I kind of got the very tail end of it with comics and some toys, but they were like secondhand toys my cousin had. And I grew up with, like, the 2 movies on VHS. And that's as far as I got with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Next Mutation. But that's it. That's all I got through Ninja Turtles. And watching TMNT as a teenager back in 2007, I kind of came to appreciate Ninja Turtles a little bit more. And that movie kind of made me think, oh yeah, right, the Turtles are cool. Okay, I'm kind of like this. I kind of still don't understand it to some degree. The animation is a little, like, fast and quick, but okay, it's still Turtles. It's the same kind of thing with this. It feels like this feels like a movie that company did, because they did TMNT and Astro Boy. TMNT did okay, but Astro Boy flopped where the company defuncted it. They were going to make a Zelda movie. That would have been cool. But this kind of feels like a movie they did. And I guess in a way it's kind of nostalgic to watch it that way. But again, much like that TMNT movie, if you're, like, new to this franchise, you can kind of get into it. It's a very simplified story, and I could get into it. Now, does that mean I'm going to watch more Ultraman stuff, like, on my own? No. That would be definitely more Patreon requests. Like, a TV show is going to rank you up in the bills. But when it comes to this type of thing, I'm fine with it. This is okay. Is it something I'm going to go back and watch again? Probably not. But I thought it was entertaining. So it's flashy filler entertainment. It's like bread. It's there. You can eat it. It's not going to hurt you. It's fine. But you've seen a lot of this before. So I'm going to give this a good, maybe a 6.5, maybe a 7. Maybe it needs to grow on to me a little bit. Again, I'm still fresh out of the oven with Ultraman as a fan. Or not even as a fan, just as a casual watcher. So it just has to take some time to see if I ever appreciate this. But I'm glad I finally kind of broke the seal of, okay, I've watched Ultraman. I know what it's about. I can kind of dig it. But am I going to fully invest and become like a super Ultra fan like Nick Jackson shit? No. Nick Jackson is the guy you want to go for Ultraman if you want better opinions about this stuff. So there you go, guys. There's my review of Ultraman Rising. Hope you enjoyed it. A huge thank you to Jared Osborne for donating to our Patreon, and it really does come in handy in getting productions done. So let me know your thoughts on Ultraman Rising in the comments below. And until the next video, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, and I've lost my Ultraman virginity! Yay! I don't know. I thought this was okay. Until next time, see you later. Take it easy.